Roots are important to families. Knowing where you come from and passing down stories and traditions should be preserved. I'm Emily Jones Hudson, and in this upcoming series, we will explore how families hand down important information to their children and even to their children's children. Join us for generation to generation, passing down family history, tradition, and stories.
I'm Ashley Hagans. I was a Mosley. I'm a Hagans now. I am 43 years old. Ooh, I think. Yeah, 43 years old. I was born and raised here in Hazard, Kentucky. I've lived out here in Bonneman for about a year and a half. I've been here about a year and a half now. My dad is Shelby Hagans and my mom is Sylvia Hagans. Shelby's parents are Maxine Hagans and Elbert Hagans, and my Sylvia's parents are the late Ralph Jones and Frankie Jones. I feel like I know more about my mom's side of the family. I was just around them more, so I feel like I know a little bit more about them. I know that they lived in, not Sassafras. What is that place? They lived in Kodak.
Yeah.
I know they lived in Kodak. There was a house fire, and that's how they came to Hazard. But I don't know where they were originally from.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I'm a big cooker. I like holidays, and I like gathering like getting together with all the family. My mom's side of the family was really big on that. My granny Frankie, I remember, was really big on that. We always gathered at her house for Thanksgiving, Christmas. She cooked. I stayed in the kitchen with her and my Aunt Pat. They cooked and kind of passed on their recipes, some of their recipes to me, and I've kind of tweaked them to kind of make my own now. But the cooking part, I guess, is what I got.
Okay.
That's what I remember most.
We always put up our Christmas tree every year, which that's something that, Mom started with us. And we also, coming up around the Christmas holiday and stuff like that, we also bake pies and making candy, like whether it might be peanut butter pie or chocolate pie or like
We do rock candy.
Peanut butter cookies and pound cakes.
So do you like to do that?
Yes.
The baking part? Okay,
Yes.
so that's something that you picked up from your mom, and she's picked up
From my granny
Yeah,
and
yeah.
my aunt.
Paul likes to hike.
hot
He likes to go hiking.
hiking.
Yes.
We usually take we usually try to do like a fall hike and a Christmas day. I think we done 2 Christmas day hikes with him.
Yeah, in the snow it
In the,
snowed.
like in the past couple years.
Yeah,
We've
yeah,
kind of done
okay.
that. There's a lot of places that's in the gorge. I think we've been to Gray's Arch. We've been to what's the waterfall?
Yeah, Falls.
We've been to Yahoo Falls. We've been to Cumberland Falls. We've been to Princess Falls. We've been to I can't think of all the other places, but there's been
Quite a few,
several.
yeah.
There's been several hikes that we've
Yeah.
taken with him. We try to do that because that means a lot to him. So we try to I'm like, whoo, I can't hike. I'm out of shape. But I try to because I know that that's something that he loves to do too.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I try to do that to get to spend time with him. And then if I can't go, sometimes these two they'll go with him so that
Yeah.
they can spend the time with him too.
Okay. That's an important family tradition. Yeah. Very good.
My mom sews. I didn't get that gene. I've tried. I can quilt, like just the quilt tops a little bit. I do know how to do that and stitch around the quilt tops. I did pick that up from her. I can not sew. I can't sew. I can sew a button. I can crochet. I can crochet a little bit.
Okay, okay.
But these two have never really shown us an interest with that, so I haven't really showed them any of that. It's mostly I'm kind of like, okay, girls, what do you all like to do? And then we'll kind of start our own little thing or whatever.
Yeah.
I always knew that when I had a family, I always wanted to have the dinners, and sitting at the table was a really big thing for me. So even though it's just the 3 of us, every evening for supper, we sit at the table and we just kind of reflect on how our day has been, how their day was at school, how my day was at work.
Yeah.
You know, just giving thanks and praise to God for letting us see another day. So that stuff has always been important to me, and I hope that it's important to them too.
Yeah. Okay. Is that important to y'all?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right.
One day all we're gonna have is memories, and those traditions. Excuse me. I think those traditions and those memories help us to think back to I don't want to say better times, but like I think about my granny all the time, and a song will come on the radio, or a church song that she would sing, or I'll find myself humming some of the songs. She always took me to church. I take these girls. We go to church every Sunday. I think that's very important.
Yeah.
And I'll remember like songs that my granny sung, and I can't sing them, but I'll hum them. And I think one of those songs is, I think the name of it is Jesus on the Main Line. I don't know if that's the title, but that song comes to mind, and I'll be like, oh, thanks, Granny. Or I'll just remember something that she said to me or something, you know, just something little like about carrying purses and how women should carry purses. But Granny, I don't like to carry purses, but one day you'll need that. And so I think of little things that she said. But if I was never around her, I would have never picked up any of that information. I would have never, who knows, maybe I wouldn't have went to church, because at the time I don't think my mom and dad went to church, so I always went with my granny. So I think that it's really important that you should know your family.
I think it's important. Eventually, you know, when I have my own family, I would like to pass it down to them. That way they know who their family is, because like Mom was saying, you know, really, eventually when time goes on, all you have is memories. And
Cooking is a big part of our family tradition. I enjoy cooking, and hopefully I've passed that love of cooking on to my girls. Shelby Lynn likes to bake. Tamara, not so much, but she dabbles in the kitchen a little bit. But for me, I never thought about it being a tradition before, but being in the kitchen and just having my family there with me, and the memories that we create, and the laughter that's shared when we're just being silly, and just baking something with love, or just cooking something, that just sharing recipes, and those things can be passed down. I feel like if I don't show my girls how to make my macaroni and cheese, then one day when I'm not here, they're not gonna have that recipe. So I hope that they are soaking in every moment of every year.